Good day! We will learn these words in this video. They seem to be very common words in English, but wait, these are heteronyms. Words with the same spelling, but different pronunciation and meanings. So, you'll learn other more meanings in addition to the ones that you already know. In other words, you can improve your pronunciation and vocabulary at the same time. Without further ado, let's get started. My name is Jonna from Online English TV. Welcome back to my channel. Let's start with this first heteronym. This word could be pronounced as desert and dessert. Yep. Okay, look at the IPA. Now let's get into details. You pronounce it as desert if it's a noun. It is a place often covered with sand or rocks where there is very little rain and not many plants. Once again, if it's a noun, pronounce it as
desert.
Desert. The stress is on the first syllable.
Desert storm.
Woo! She hate me like the deserts hate the rain.
However, pronounce it as dessert. Wait a minute. It's not the sweet one. Look at the spelling. Dessert, like cakes, ice cream, and other sweets, have double S. However, the dessert we're talking about in here is a verb. What does it mean? To desert someone means to leave someone without help or to leave someone in a difficult situation.
You deserted me once, and
everyone deserts me.
They all deserted me.
Or you can say to leave a person, place, etc. without intending to return. Especially in violation of duty, promise, or the like.
The place is deserted.
But the place was deserted.
Again, desert for the noun,
Dessert
for the verb. Let's move on to heteronym number 2. This word could be pronounced as digest and digest. Let's start with the noun first. Look at the IPA. The stress is on the first syllable. Digest, again, is a short written report containing the most important parts of a longer piece, or a short written report of the recent news.
Bicentennial issue of Reader's Digest.
Rich People's Digest.
His digest, condensed books, and
Another meaning of digest, wherein the stress is on the first syllable, is a collection, usually of literary, historical, legal, or scientific matters, especially when classified or condensed.
Architectural Digest.
We also had Basketball Digest.
Reading soap opera digest.
Wow, confidential. Police Digest.
However, it is pronounced as digest. The stress is on the second syllable. Although a lot of people pronounce digest as a verb, but let's focus on the pronunciation as digest to see the difference between the two. Once again, pronounce it as the stress is on the second syllable when it's a verb. It means to change food in your stomach into substances that your body can use. Or in other words, to break the food down in your stomach into substances that your body can use.
Digest it.
So now we can digest our food, okay?
Once again, noun, pronounce it as digest. But when you're referring to a verb, pronounce it as digest. Alright, here is the third heteronym. There are two pronunciations of this word. It could be does and does. Now what's the difference between the two? Does is the plural form of doe. And doe is a female deer.
Oh, a deer, a female deer.
Antelope, goat, rabbit, and certain other animals.
My doe, my deer, my female deer.
Does, on the other hand, it's a verb present simple of do. Use it with he, she, it, or any singular subject.
Who does?
He does.
Alright, once again, pronounce it as does. If it's a noun, the plural form of deer for short. Does
Does.
is the singular form of the verb do. And here is the next heteronym. This word could be pronounced as dove and dove. How come? Now let's get into the details. You pronounce this word as dove if you're referring to a bird.
Doves. Why doves?
However, pronounce it as dove when you are referring to the simple past tense of dive.
I dove into the ocean.
So you dove into the icy water?
Again,
Doves.
is the noun, is the verb. Dove is the simple past tense of dive. And here is the last heteronym for this video. This word could be pronounced as excuse with an S sound at the end and excuse with a Z sound at the end. What's the difference between excuse and excuse? Here it is. Pronounce it as excuse. Remember, S sound if it's a noun.
I made an excuse.
It is a reason or an explanation you give why you did something wrong.
I made an excuse to Cam and
You made many excuses.
However, pronounce it as excuse with a Z sound at the end when you're referring to, once again, a verb.
Excuse me.
Which means to forgive someone.
I have to excuse her. Funeral homes make her a little nervous.
Or a polite way to tell someone that you are leaving.
Excuse me.
Another meaning of excuse as a verb is to allow someone not to do or not to attend something when normally they would have to. Alright, once again, excuse is a noun.
Now I know.
Excuse is a verb.
Really?
really.
Alright, that would be all for now. I hope you learned something from this heteronym video.
Interesting.
But if you haven't watched any of my heteronym videos that I uploaded in the past, so just click the link here or the link in the description box. If it's your first time to run into my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you won't miss any lessons that I will upload in the future. And I would appreciate it too if you click the like button and share this video to your friends.
Got it.
Until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye!